Hey everybody, Pepper Chronicles here. I'm going to do a little pod review today. Going to start off kind of easy. My first pepper I've eaten in quite a while since I had some surgery, and this is the Turbo Pube. That seeds that I got from Todd from Tea Mutter. I was able to grow this out. Been excited about this pod ever since I saw him do his review on it last season, and pulled a few off. These were orange on the plant for a while, and for some reason I thought that they go from orange to red. But I messaged Todd and happened to mention it about him, and I mentioned that to him, and he's like, "Oh no, they're orange." So I was like, "Oh, I guess I got some ripe ones." So cool. This particular pod has got some kind of damage on it. I don't know if it's insect damage or what. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to cut that off of there, because I think the pod itself is good. It's almost like it just looks like it got banged around or something, because I have a wooden trellis on the back, and this pod was sitting up against the wood, and I think maybe it rubbed up against there and damaged some of the skin there, and it healed, I believe. So I'm going to try to cut that part out, and also going to look really close for any insect damage or anything on there. So we'll just try to cut that part off and see if it actually goes into the pod, and it doesn't appear that it does. See, just took that little piece off there, and where it was from the pod, it looks good. So one more little spot, cut that off, and I guess a little spot here. It's always good to have a sharp-ass knife when you're dealing with peppers. Okay, one more spot right there. This is the Turbo Pube. Like I said, this is from the Pubescens family, so it's not a super hot pepper. Really, it's more of a I don't know. I'm not sure what the heat level is. I think it's hot, but it's not nowhere in the super hot range, I believe, but it's supposed to taste pretty good. It's out of the rocoto family, and what's interesting about these plants and peppers is that the seeds are black, and that's normal. They're supposed to be like that. When I put these seeds in the ground, they were black, so that's completely normal for these. Wow, smells like a bell pepper, to be honest. Oh, these seeds come out nice and easy too. That's nice for a change. We'll have to watch me dick around with seeds on a pepper for 5 minutes this time, huh? Yeah, and we'll get the rest on this side out. But this is one I've been really excited about trying. Just the Pubescens family in general, those pods, just because they're different from the Chinenses, and they, just want to try them, see if I like them. Quite a few seeds in there too, probably, I don't know, 20 or so. But this is what we're left with after removing the seeds. Looks pretty good. Really, really thick-walled. Extremely thick-walled. Yeah, it smells exactly like a bell pepper. So, here we go. Turbo Pube. Oh my goodness. What a unique flavor. Man, that's good. That's a really good tasting pepper. That's incredible. Chewing it up, and the flavor For some reason, I don't know if it was the color, but the flavor, that hint of sweetness that's in there, made me think of an apricot or like a cucumber and honey type of apricot-y type flavor. It was really, really good. Very tasty pepper. Man, that'd be good in a lot of stuff. That'd be awesome in some salad. And the heat is not bad. It's got a nice burn to it. It's all on the top of my tongue, on the very tip top of my tongue, all just running back, and it's extremely manageable. I would put it at about jalapeno level, maybe a little hotter. Extremely juicy, extremely flavorful pepper. That's one of the best tasting peppers I've tried. That is awesome, and I'm so glad that I'm growing that out. This is going to be a must grow for me from now on. That's going to be a staple at the Pepper Chronicles. That's awesome. I'm also growing another one of these, not a turbo pube, but a yellow manzano, and I'm still waiting for that to flower. So it hasn't even started flowering yet. The plant itself is huge. It's bigger than my turbo pube plant, but it's just not flowering yet. But all in all, that's a great tasting pepper. It's nothing that's going to blow your face off. It's actually something that someone that's not a crazy chili head like most of us that watch these videos, I mean, like, that's something you could put into a salad, or something you could, make tacos with or make a salsa with. That's not going to, destroy all your gringo friends that can't handle any heat. I mean, this is a very accessible pepper. It was wonderful flavor. Really good. The texture was great. Sweetest pepper I've ever tried. It was sweet, but in a good way. It wasn't off-putting like I don't know. It had a little bit of a tang to it, I guess. Very good tasting pepper. I'm losing my voice. Anyways, I'm going to cut this one short. Hopefully this was a kind of a test run to see if I can eat some pods, and I know this wasn't a very hot one, but I'm thinking I'm getting close to being ready to eat a real pepper. So I'll give it a few more days. But you all take it easy. We'll see you on the next one.